Happy New Year's from Jazz. It's been a great year, 2014, and I thought I would celebrate it by counting down the top 10 videos I've made or published in 2014. And they are personally my favorite ones. Also, there are two rules. One video per game, let's play, or series. Two, they've had to be made from March 1st, from January 1st, 2014 to December, I'd say December 27th, 2014, which is today. This is what I'm doing now. I'm making a deadline for right now. Well, that's about it. Number 10. Okay, you're probably wondering why I chose this for number 10, or chose to put this on the list, which is Pokemon Crystal, the finale. I mean, it was a terrible looking Let's Play compared to my others, the ones that are newer now. Well, I chose it because, well, it just shows how far I come. And it's one of the best I had at that time, and I so enjoyed doing that series. And it just goes to show how far you can make it. I mean, by that time, I've had at least game audio, my narration, and somewhat of a sidebar. It was not great, per se, but it was good for me. Right, and once I got further on with my equipment, I was able to do better Let's Plays, but this is still a great reminder of how far I've come. On to number 9. Number 9. The second is Pokemon Black Egglocke episode 38, Psyched Out. Now, you're probably wondering why this is so low on the list, because this is one of my newer Let's Play episodes. But it's just, it was starting from a pretty rough patch LP, and, well, it just wasn't one of my favorites, but more of my favorite than the others. I wanted to have one for most of my series, so I picked that one out of all the ones in my Black Egglocke because it was one of the best done, even though it was the end of it. The reaction I had, how good I was about losing, which is a very rare thing for me, and my somewhat knowledge on it. I don't have very much to say about that, but let's just say Caitlin is always the killer. Not that Marshall didn't help me much. But anyway, on to number 8. Number 8. Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness episode 44 finale. That had to be put somewhere there. It was my first Nuzlocke, or my first LP on my Wii TV. And for something that is so, well, not as well done, it was actually a pretty good Let's Play. I enjoyed doing it so much, and I actually did it in a Nuzlocke, of all things. And it was a challenge that way. You're probably wondering why I didn't keep traditioning Coliseum. Well, Coliseum is far harder, and I just wanted to get through the game. But anyway, I was so proud of myself in this episode. I managed to not lose any team members in a battle against Greeville, captured the Pokemon I wanted, knocked out the legendary birds, and called it a complete. For something that was hard to do, I am, thrilled to have gotten it done, and having that under what they call under the belt. And hopefully with Coliseum that will come to reality too. because I have to get right into it. But anyway, on to number 7. Number 7! Pokemon Black 2 Variety Run, or Lock, but Variety Run, Part 7 Art Block. You're probably wondering why, I chose this. Well, this is one of the episodes that I have really showed brains in, compared to some of my other ones. Like for one, the Variety Run rules I've made, I go out doing potions, even with the lock part of it done. I don't use potions in any battle, and I was able to use Audino to an advantage. If that isn't great, then what else is there? I mean, people call Audino trash, and right there I seem to show its strong points. As strong as it's not, even though it's not strong with offense, it's incredibly good defense and support, which is important. And lesson we all learned that Pokemon all have their somewhat good advantages. But anyway, I think it's 6 we're on to. Number 6. Pokemon Sweet Version Episode 1, Welcome to Candyland. One reason why this is one of my favorites is, well, it's my first hack game, and it's the first episode of the hack, which I was over thrilled about, and I played for like 43 straight minutes. Just all new, me thinking of what Pokemon to use in my team. It's just a whole new experience for me. Been playing a regular Pokemon game through. I've watched many Let's Plays on this particular hack, and I just wanted to try it for my own channel. And it's something that I thought I would quite enjoy doing. It's still, yes, it's kind of hacked off of Fire Red, Leaf Green, but they're different Pokemon, different names, different rules to follow, so it's something different. Well, on to number 5. Number 5! Pokemon Reviews Arbok. I gotta say that was probably one of the better reviews that I have done for the Pokemon Reviews series. You're probably wondering where the hell has that series went. It's coming back, I just have a lot to do. I'm hoping to get a capture board installed into my 3DS, which will help with the graphics a lot. Anyway, but this was one of the better ones I've did information-wise and opinion-based. Because I've learned so much about using Arbok, I had to get it out. And it became one of my favorite reviews since. The bad news is, since the review, I have lost Arbok in the Nuzlocke. But, to the only Pokemon type that could probably knock it out in 2 hits, Psychic. Unfortunately, Sharina kinda... Or is it Serena? Not Serena. Shauna, yes. Shauna actually had her bright day, but anyway, back to what I was talking about. I said, I really spoke my heart about Arbok, and I still stand with it, even with the death of Arbok. For most parts, it standed quite well, even against ground Pokemon. And I will miss you, buddy. On to number 4. Number 4! Game Reviews, Pokemon Black version. Now this is not a Pokemon review, so this is a different series, so that is okay for me to do. Anyway, I did this just recently. It was a Christmas special 3 days ago, but it still counts for the list deadline. I think I did very well on my opinions of the game from what I've played. And I put visuals right in the right spots. I think I did very well for myself there. I had so much fun speaking my mind about the game. And hopefully people had seen this. And they could give their opinions on the game. I think it's one of the better game reviews that I have done. Because I have actual footage for it. Hopefully from now on I will have somewhat footage for game reviews that I do. Well, on to number 3.
Number 3!
Rugrats! Search for Rector! Bonus Episode 1! The 7 Voyages of Cynthia. Well, I know it sounds funny, but you would have to expect it somewhere on the list. Since for one, that series was probably one of my highest rated series on my channel. I'm not choosing it just for that, but that obviously would be a reason. And why would I choose the 7 Voyages of Cynthia? Well, I looked kind of stupid, but I finished it. I had a little laugh and a little fun along the way. It was the first time I've beaten it. Really, seriously, that I could think of that I've beaten it with not much fun or not, like, well, you get my point. And I said, to contribute to my highest rated series, I had to add it somewhere on the list, I know that. And I looked through them and I thought, well, that felt the most accomplishable when I completed that level on the game. So, I thought, yes, you're thinking it's quite high, but because, like, it's quite high for graphic-wise. But, yes, I know it sucked. The graphics sucked pretty bad. No good background. Commentary was okay. I had better commentary back then. I'm just focusing a lot on other things now. But anyway, that is something I will always remember. Beating the whole game, all the levels, that level included. On to number 2.
Number 2!
Let's play Holy Angelica Part 1. Got those cookies. Anyway, I know I haven't uploaded that recently, but it will be up. I have other series to focus on, but you're probably wondering why that game, the Never Rugrats one, I said per series, which means per Let's Play series. This is a new series, but I had such good commentary there. I was so into the game, but so into talking to you guys as well, which is rare for me to get right through the whole game, not being so the thing is, the problem with me is that I'm usually so focused on the game that I don't focus on the commentary. One time I was able to get my mind on both, and some of the jokes or some of the commentary was spot on, like got them cookies or getting overly excited, which is something that some people just love to see. And, well, I owe so much to that, hoping that I could do the same with my other Let's Plays. Well, on to the number 1.
And the number 1 video I made in 2014 is...
Jazz Rant's Harvest Moon franchise. This again was a recent entry, and it's a different entry, which I haven't done one for about a week or so, but I just wanted to put my opinion on the Harvest Moon series. I thought I was just going to rant and talk like I was now, but then I thought perhaps I could add some visuals to show what I meant. And I did, and it turned out I got some commentary on it, comments on it, with people's opinion, and it had one of the higher ratings. Like one of the highest, yes, the Rugrats Search for Rector is one of the highest rated series I have, but this video alone was probably the highest rated in the shortest amount of time. I'm serious, I have like 6 to 8, I don't know how much, views within the course of 2 days or so. Which, for me, some of my old videos, which were a month back, now have like 2, maybe 3, 10, but that took that long to get. It hasn't went up. So, in 2 days I got 8 views. So, the only thing I don't like about it is that... But, I'll say that for another video. But anyway, that was my top 10 favorite videos made in 2014. Comment below and tell me what you think. Should have there been another video on the list? Let me know. And perhaps in 2015 I'll have a whole new list of videos to put on the list. I'll see you later.